Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony's Picks Morning Show. I'm Tony T here with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving out live free picks for today's card. And today's show, we'll have 15 plays for Major League Baseball. WNBA returns here on a Tuesday. And make sure you guys subscribe to our channel. Lots of great content, not just a live show, but a lot of great on-demand content over on our channel. And give us that thumbs up. Greatly appreciate it, whether you're watching us live or on the replay, because we get a lot of replay viewers, so we greatly appreciate that. So let's meet the cappers, get right to the picks, as we don't mess around here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show. Let's say hello to Rod. Rod, what's going on?
Yeah, not too much. One of those 3 and 3 days. It started off pretty good, like it was going to be good, and then the late night action got me in yesterday's stuff. Padres didn't even show up. Oof. Didn't even get off the bus there in that one. Let the Nationals smack them around a little bit. Kind of, I guess they were watching the Dodgers and be like, "Hey, these Nationals can hit. I guess we'll let them smack us around too." Just one of those spots. Gonna have to deal with the grumpy Ramon on the happy hour today because his Padres lost, so we know how that's gonna be.
Well, he's used to it. He's used to it.
Oh, is he good? Okay, good. We'll be good.
Remember the week I call that city non-title town because they have no titles.
Yeah, right. So 3-3 day, I lost $2 overall yesterday. So hey, I guess I won't have Starbucks today because I lost $2. So on to today's action. Bigger card. We got some WNBA as well. So let's get to it.
Let's get to it indeed. Let's go to Chris. Chris, what's happening?
No, not much. Coming off a 2-1 day there. So not terrible. But looking forward to today. Super excited about this matchup here with New York and Cincinnati. Our rookie has been called up. So I'm very excited about this game today with him. And getting to watch him on the major league level, watch him on the AA level here locally. And he's phenomenal. So I can't wait. And it's a good slate of action today. So ready to get to it.
Chase Burns. They're the righty going for Cincinnati, their number one prospect. We're getting to the time of the year where we start to see these prospects come in halfway through the season. Let's say hello to Alessandro. Alessandro, what's happening?
Yeah, nothing much. Yesterday, I touched every game on the board, like I said I would. Went 5-4. Started the day off 5-1, and then dropped the last 3 there. Padres let me down at the end. Walker Buehler gets freaking tanked in the first inning. I mean, what a day it was. But no, looking to make some money today. I mean, we made money yesterday too. Don't get me wrong, but looking to keep it going. So, let's get it.
Let's get it indeed. Yeah, I'm coming off 3-0 day, so I'll look to keep that more positive momentum going. Best bet there with the D-backs. Took care of it, White Sox, but today's another day. So let's go through baseball. A couple changes here. Jacob Latz will get the start for Texas. Remember, we mentioned how Texas is dealing with that injury to Male. They're trying to juggle that 5 spot. Looks like Latz is in. They also call up our friend Dane Dunning from the minors. We thought he might have started, but maybe Dunning will be a bullpen guy. But Jacob Latz, the lefty, gets to start. And based on the splits, you probably understand why they throw a lefty here against Baltimore. And the 99 degrees there in Baltimore today. Still a lot of hot weather in many of the cities, like in Cleveland, 90 degrees there. Detroit 83. Of course, we talked about Chase Burns, the rookie, getting the start here for Cincinnati. 92 degrees in that start there. 95 with the Mets game. So you guys know out in the East Coast, the Midwest, a lot of hot weather. Tyler Alexander now will be the primary pitcher here, the bulk pitcher for the White Sox. White Sox go with an opener against Arizona and Ryan Nelson if they still have bullpen guys left because they were using their positional players there at the end of the game as Arizona was pounding them. There looks like the Dodgers have penciled in Justin Wrobleski to start here in Colorado. I guess it's hard to find people that want to throw in Colorado, but Wrobleski is the guy today for LA as they take on Colorado. 74 degrees. We're not seeing the 90s or even the high 80s right now in Colorado. Chilling out a little bit. Chilling out here in LA as well, in San Diego area. Not as extreme hot temperatures as we had last week there. And the wind's still blowing out to San Francisco with just 10 miles per hour and 57 degrees. So that's April-like temperatures there. So there you go, guys, with the little scan of the weather. And there is some rain in White Sox territory, a 50% chance that's the only one with extreme weather there. So let's get to the games for today's action. We got Rangers and O's here. The O's $1.26, total of 10. Guardians and Blue Jays. It's the Blue Jays favorite on the road, $1.15, total 8.5. Athletics and Tigers. Scooble Day, Tigers 305, total 7. Braves and Mets. The Braves $1.40 on the road here, total 9. Mets ailing here. Yankees and Reds, as we talked about. The Yankees favorite on the road, $1.57, total sits here at 9.5. We get to start here with Rod.
Yeah, here in these block of games, give me the under between Toronto and Cleveland. Lauer, hey, he pitches pretty well, and so does Allen. So I expect a lower scoring one between the Blue Jays and the Guardians. The Guardians 7-3 to the under in their last 10. Jays have been 500 total over their last 10, 5-5. But I think we got a lower scoring one there. I think 9 is just too many. I don't see us getting to 10. So give me the under there. And then give me Old Man Morton. Hey, Old Man Morton just keeps finding ways to get wins there. I just don't trust this Texas squad. We know Texas, they'll chase. Old Man Morton will get them to chase a few. I like what I seen from Baltimore yesterday. Actually playing the slightly better ball right now. So give me Baltimore at that coin flip price. I just don't trust Texas on the road. 15-25 on the road is Texas. Ooh. Maybe lean to an under as well, 9.5. It's scary though with Old Man Morton going. I still 9.5. I think is too many. So give me Baltimore in the under in that one as well.
Yeah, from Ron, we move on over to Chris.
Yeah, on Toronto, Cleveland, I'm going to take Toronto on the money line there. Just Logan Allen, nothing against him, but just think Toronto beats up on him today. Then Detroit Athletics, give me Detroit on the run line there. Probably not getting a really great price. You're definitely not getting a good price on the money line there at all, but barely hanging in there with the run line. You may have to take an extended one there if you want to, but I think the under is a pretty good play there. We got Scoogle going on there, Athletics on the road. And then, like I said, my favorite game of the night, you got Chase Burns, ERA 1.77, whip 0.77. I'm going to take Cincinnati first 5 money line. It's a plus 124, looks like. Get in and out of there depending on how long they keep this kid in there. I hope for a while. Like I said, was wonderful to watch him pitch here locally. Can't wait to see him up against this Yankees lineup. And so, yeah, we can take him. You can take him full game, but I think the better play there's first 5 while he's in.
There we go from Chris on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, for that first game, I like the Orioles as well. I'll just ride Old Man Morton, as you say, Rod. I do like the under as well. I do think 9.5 is just too many. Yeah, so I agree with you there. And 2 bad lineups, 2 bad offenses. Give me the under there. The Blue Jays, I also take that with you, Chris. I like the Blue Jays as well. I just think they simply have a slightly better lineup and a better pitcher out there on the mound today. And then I'll take the over as well. I think they get after Allen as well. So, yeah, the Blue Jays and over in that. And then one more, the Braves. Yeah, it is a little bit juicy, minus 140. I'll take the Braves, though, there. I just think Strider's a way better pitcher than Frankie Montas. They're probably going to rock him. So, yeah, Braves all day.
There we go here from Alessandro. Yeah, Frankie Montas back here for New York, coming back from, I believe it was a lat strain that he had. He was out there for a while. Yeah, I agree here with Baltimore in this one. I think much has been said here. I won't repeat, but other than that, the Rangers are hitting just 216 over their past 6, and Morton over his past 5, an ERA of 2.42. So he's put it together pretty well there. So I'll take Baltimore in that spot. I agree with the Blue Jays. They're hitting 290 against lefty starters, and Cleveland, you just can't trust their bats. Just 209 at home. So I'll look at them in this spot. You look at Allen over his past 10 appearances, an ERA over 5 there. So I'll look at them in that spot. I'll look under here with Athletics Tigers. Severino, one of the weirdest home splits of any year I've seen in a long time. You look at Severino at home, his ERA is almost 7, but you get him on the road here, and it's a totally different situation. 6 road starts, an ERA of 0.93. I mean, that is one of the wackiest splits I've ever seen in baseball. All my years covering. But you look at Severino's home numbers, I think his ERA is well over 7. Get him on the road, it's under 1. And we're halfway through the season. That is absolutely astonishing there. But I'll go under in this one. Tigers against these struggling scoring teams, 10-5 at home, facing AL teams that average 4.5 runs per game or fewer. I'll go under in that one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony X Morning Show as we continue here with the baseball. Next up, we got Pirates and Brewers. The Brewers here, 203, total 7.5. Mariners and Twins. The Twins, $1.06, total 8.5. Hot meets cold there. Rays and Royals. We got the Royals here, $1.30, total 8.5. D-backs and White Sox. D-backs, $1.19 on the road. Total sits here at 8.5. And then we close it out here with Cubs and Cardinals. Cubs, $1.15 on the road. Total sits here at 9. We start with Rod.
Yeah, the funk line of the day, right? You look at Seattle and the Twins, and it's like, I don't know why is that a coin flip. You know, the Twins are being awful, right? Just playing awful baseball, but it seems they're moving towards being a favorite in that game for some reason. I don't know. It's the funk line. I'm going to stay away from the funk line, but I would lean to the Twins to end their losing streak in that matchup. Just that line tells you everything you need to know. And then you're looking at Arizona, same kind of line there too. White Sox have been right? 2-8 in their last 10, 16-22 at home. Arizona's playing better. I know it's Nelson. And Nelson's been pretty good at a coin flip price. Another funky line that I would say, though. So the two funky lines of the day, I'm going to pair them up. Give me Arizona and the Twins in the middle block there. Little two-teamer for you.
There we go with Rod. We move right on over to Chris.
Yeah, I'm going to take Milwaukee run line on that one to fade Andrew Heaney. He's not been great on the road. 4.8 ERA on the road. Freddie Peralta just a little bit better at home. And then going to go, Arizona run line there on that one. I think they get to the White Sox in that one. And then, that's all I got in the middle block there.
There from Chris on over to Alessandro.
I mean, no, I see Arizona at minus 130. I mean, I'll take that, and I also sprinkle on the run line. I mean, you're talking about a team that was in the World Series just, a couple years ago, playing against one of the worst teams in baseball. I mean, that's easy money for me. And then Pirates and Brewers, I'll take the Brewers run line as well. I like that. Heaney's going to get rocked more than likely, and this Brewers lineup is hot. Yelich, his last 10 games is batting like 400. I do like the Mariners, however. I just simply think they have hotter bats right now than the Twins. Not that bad of a travel spot from Chicago to Minnesota. So, I think they keep these bats hot.
There we go here from Sandro. Tell what I think here about these games here. I'm going to come back here with Seattle again. Minnesota's now lost, 8 of 11 at home, losing over 8 units. Paddock is starting to look like the Paddock of old that we saw back in the Padre days, getting pounded here. Paddock here over his past 5 starts, ERA of 5.5. Mariners bullpen past 6 games, ERA just over 1. But look at the Twins bullpen over their past 6 and ERA near 11. No, give me Seattle here in that spot. Here with the Rays and Royals, I'm going to go under. It's Bubik. It's hard not to go under, whether or not even the blazing temperatures. Tampa Bay hitting just 226 against lefty starters here. KC past 6 games just hitting 216 against these good starters in the AL. Rays 4-0 to the under, facing an American League starter with an ERA of 3.7 or lower. And against these teams with on-base percentage of 330 or lower, KC's 15-6 to the under at home. So I'll look for the under in that one. I agree there with the Brewers run line in that one. Pittsburgh just 2-11 on the road. They got to Patrick yesterday, but Peralta's in really good form here coming into this game. Heaney over his past 5 starts, an ERA over 6. And you look at Peralta in his 7 home starts, an ERA of just 1.32. I'll look at that run line game. And I got to again come back again here with the Cardinals at home. They're just, now 19-6 at home against right-handed starters, returning 13.5 units. Chicago hitting just 242 over their past 27. Cardinals hit the ball very well at home. Good home ERA there. You look at Taillon in his road starts here, ERA 4.31. And the Cubs are now 6-10 on the road against winning teams. So I'll look at St. Louis in that one. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Six Morning Show. Probably one of the better pitching matchups we've seen all season here. Phillies and Astros, Ranger and Framber here. We got the Astros $1.45, total 7.5. Dodgers and Rockies. Oh boy, Dodgers up in the Rockies here. We got LA 259, total 11.5. There's some 12s out there, but milder temperatures. We got Red Sox and Angels. Red Sox $1.89, $1.90, total of 8. And that's 8 everywhere now. Padres and Nasty Nats again. The Padres $1.66, total 8.5. Marlins and Giants. Giants $1.75, total sits here about 8. We get it started here to close out baseball with Rod.
Yeah, and you got to start closing out the baseball here. And why not keep kicking the Nasty Nats to win again? You look at Trevor Williams going for the Nats in that one. Hey, his last time out. He was versus Colorado. Went, 5 innings, gave up 8 hits, only a couple earned runs there. He's usually what he's good for, a couple earned runs there. So the bats have been hot, heating up for Washington. So I think that could turn into a smash fest, kind of like the over there between Washington and the Padres. And then another one I'm looking at in this spot is you look at the Phillies and the Astros here. 7.5. I think that's too many runs. I'm going to take the under. I think you got a nice little pitchers duel going there between Framber and Suarez. Low scoring, kind of like the under first 5 as well. But I think it's almost like a hockey score. First to 3 wins that one. If we even get to 3, so give me the under 7.5 in that matchup. I think give me the under 12. Dodgers in Colorado. I think it's just too many runs there. I don't see, as Tony alluded to, it's not as hot. Not in the 90s. You're in the low 70s, mid 70s there in Colorado. I just don't see us getting to 13 runs between the Dodgers and Colorado. With the under 12 there in that matchup.
There from Rob. We move on over to Chris.
Yeah, looking at this Phillies Astros, I'm going to take Ranger Suarez, take the Phillies on the money line there. I know Framber's been great at home. Rangers been really good on away on the road. I'm going to take the under in the Boston Angels game. I know we got up and over that last night, but we did have Walker Buehler on there. Like I said in the video yesterday that I gave out for the over, those are gas cans. Today, I think they don't get that many. I think we're going to keep that under. Looking at that Dodgers Rockies, I went over. I mean, Wrobleski can get hit up. We got Germán Marquez on there. And it looks, from everything I've got, you guys can check out the video for more deep dive on that. But I think we get up and over it. I think the Dodgers beat up on Germán Marquez. You've got several Dodgers players that have multiple home runs off of him. And so, yeah, I think they go in there and beat up on the Rockies today.
There we go from Chris. Move on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, I'm on that Dodgers over. I mean, it's just simple math at this point. I'll bet it the rest of the season pretty much. Yeah, I will pick my spots, but this is a spot I like. So, yeah, Dodgers over. And then I'm also going to actually fade you, Rod, again here on these totals. I'm going to go Phillies Astros over as well. These pitchers, yeah, you got 2 ace-like pitchers, but you also got 2, elite lineups. I think they can get it done today. Kyle Schwarber, home run prop. I'm just feeling it. And also a Phillies money line. So, yeah, I like that. And, I'll take the Red Sox minus 1.5. I think they get a bounce back win here. I think Crochet pitches a nice little 7-inning strong type duel with Anderson, but just out pitches him. And the Red Sox bullpen bounces back. At this point, I'm a believer. I'm just going to hop on the Nats, man. I'll get off the Padres bandwagon. So, yeah, give me the Nats at the plus price.
Nasty Nats there from Alessandro. I just wanted to see here, Bryce Harper expected to return June 27th. So we're still a few days away from Harper coming back to the lineup. Eugenio Suarez, Arizona, day-to-day is what I'm seeing on him. No structural damage, getting hit by that pitch. So probably a game-time decision. See how he handles pregame there in that one. So the ones I'm looking at here this time, I'm going to take, based on the price, I'm going to take Philadelphia and Ranger Suarez. I see this as a coin flip game, but I do give the edge in hitting to Philadelphia. And the Phillies here against these teams average 4.4 runs per game or fewer. They're 8-4 on the road, returning over 3 units. So I'll look at Philadelphia in that spot. I'm going to go under with the Angels and the Red Sox. Boston just not really, they didn't hit very much in that Seattle series. They're hitting $194 over their past 6, but their bullpen has been sharp. Angels, we know, a light hitting team at home. Anderson has 7 home games. That's why people want to trade for him. Anderson, 7 home games, ERA of 2.75. Angels bullpen has shown improvement there. And I'll look for the under in that spot. And I'm going to take the Marlins here at this plus price. San Francisco just 230 in their past 6 games. Miami, they can hit the ball a little bit on the road. Their bullpen over their past 7 games, ERA over 3. But against these poor slugging teams, the Marlins 8-9 on the road, facing teams with a slugging percentage of 400 or lower, returning about 4 units. You get San Francisco at this price when they're favored at minus 150 to minus 2 or higher. They're just 9. They're 9-6, but they've lost 2 units. So I'll take Miami there in that spot plus the points. All right, let's continue here on the Toy Morning Show as we turn our attention right on over to the WNBA for today. WNBA returns here on Tuesday with their action. Games today, we'll have 4 of them. We have the Dream and the Wings. The Dream here on the road, 9. There are some 8s out there, total 169. Lynx and the Mystics. Lynx, 9.5, total 157. Sparks on the road against the Sky. The Sparks on the road favorite. Boy, how bad is the Sky here for this? 5.5 on the road. Sparks, total 165.5. Fever and the Storm. The home team, Storm favorite, 3.5. 4's popping up, total 167.5. We start with Rod.
Yeah, a couple I'm looking at here. Give me the under between the Fever and the Storm. 167. We're going to go under that. You look what the Fever have done. One total between 160 and 169.5 this year. 6-0 to the under. They're also 5-0 the under on the road this season. Actually, 6-0 the under on the road. Their last game was an under as well for the Fever. Low scoring one there. And then I'm going to take the Mystics in the first half. I believe you get 3.5 points with the Mystics there in that first half. Why? Because Minnesota 0-6 ATS out on the road in that first half. They have not covered in the first half at all this season. So I'll take the points with the Mystics in the first half. And then you're looking at the Sparks. What have they done following a road game? 0-6 ATS following a road game this season. So you look what the Sparks did their last road game. So maybe you're looking for a bounce back here. But for me, it's give me an over. We'll see plenty of offense between the Sparks and the Sky at 167. That's light. I think we cruise into at least the 170s there in that matchup. Take the over.
Yeah, from Ron on over to Chris.
Yeah, look at this Minnesota-Washington. I'm going to take the under in that one there. Minnesota playing pretty good defense on the road there, averaging about their opponent averaged about 73 points there. 1-0 to the under versus Eastern Conference. 3-1 is Washington to the under versus Western Conference. So yeah, I think we see a lower scoring one in that one. So we're going to take the under.
Under there from Chris on over to Alessandro.
No, I like this WNBA slate today. That first game, I have a premium in that Mystics and Lynx game. Real high confident play in this game. So check that out on the website. And then the second game, the Sparks and the Sky. Just give me the Sparks here. I mean, I think the bigs between these two teams are kind of a wash. You got Azura Stevens and De'Erica Hamby against Camila Cardoso. And then, Angel Reese. I think that's a wash. But then the advantage here is the backcourt. Sparks significantly better backcourt. I see Kelsey Plum at least dropping 20 here. If you want to touch that prop, look at that. Rakaya Jackson as well is back in the lineup for the Sparks, doing her thing. So yeah, Sparks all day, -5.5. That Dream Wings game is real tricky. Forced to play, I would take the points, man. I hate to say it. It's 3-12 Wings versus the 10-4 Dream. But yeah, I'll take the +9.5 I'm seeing with the Wings. And for that final game, I think you just got to fade the CC Caitlin Clark fanboys here. Just take the Storm at home -3.5.
From Alessandro. All right, we got you through our WNBA. Now it's time for our Parlay Purple segment where our cappers come with a parlay, team player prop, game of the future. That time of the year where we can maybe get some NFL season win totals, college football, Heisman, you name it. It's we let the cappers decide in this block. We started off here with Rod.
All right, we're going to take the Twins on the money line with Padlock, the lock of the day there. The Twins on the money line. We're going to take the under between the Dodgers and the Rockies, and then we're going to throw in the Mystics plus the points in that first half. Little three-teamer for you.
From Rod on over to Chris.
Yeah, we'll go. Let's see what I got here. We go Toronto money line, Milwaukee run line, Detroit run line. And then you're going to be your home run prop for the day is going to be George Springer with the Blue Jays. I wanted to go Rowdy, but he's not in the lineup. So
he's cut. I think he got cut.
Oh yeah, got cut. Yeah. So he's not. I was hoping. I don't know. It was a good matchup, and I looked at the previous matchup. So oh well, sorry, Rowdy. But we'll go George Springer today against Logan Allen. He's got 2 home runs previously against him, and he's just in the right batting order there for him to have a problem with. So George Springer home run today.
Let's see here.
They sent him for assignment.
Actually, they sent him for assignment, and then they designated for assignment, so he's either going to get traded or become a free agent. But the Red Sox are eyeing him, so that's the rumors out here.
Yeah,
The Red Sox are trying to maybe get a trade with him. So he was DFA'd, so it means you're in limbo for about a week, either down to the minors, cut, or traded. But if you trade him, you probably just get cash. Usually, that's usually what it is, just cash considerations, because nobody really wants him. All right, we move on over to Alessandro.
No, yeah, for my parlay today, I'm actually going to keep it really kind of square, just a big favorite kind of parlay here. Just a 2-teamer. We'll go Braves Royals on the money line, 2-teamer. And then for a home run prop, I like Kyle Schwarber and I like Nick Castellanos. So let's get it.
Let's get it there from Alessandro. All right, tell you what I like here. I like here the Orioles with the under in Athletics Detroit, and I like the under in Red Sox and Angels. All right, we got you through our Parlay Purple segment. Now it's time to see what we have for sale over at TonySpecs.com. We just gave you guys our free plays, but if you're looking for our best bets, our premium plays, just click the link in the description. That'll take you right over to our site. You'll see it right up here at Tony'sPicks.com with leaderboards and documented records from all of our cappers here. As you can see, we'll take a look, see what Rod's got for sale right now over at Tony's Picks. Rod's put together a great year like he did last year. We see here 3,522 units of profit. Rod, what you got for sale?
Not for me today. It's Tuesday, so it's Tackle the Book Tuesday. I got 5 plays in the MLB I absolutely love, so head on over, scoop those up. Join me today. Also included in that Tackle the Book Tuesday is my solo MLB play of the day. I dropped it yesterday, but still on a nice 8-2 run with it. So if you're looking for that one single play, that's available there as well. But better yet, go grab that 2-for-1 capper pass. Can't go wrong with that. Having 2 cappers putting money in your pockets is the way to go here at Tony's Picks. Because, hey, when you're bored long-term here, hey, you find those when we find a late info play or a late steam play, something that we put in 10 minutes or 2 hours before first pitch or tip-off, hey, you get that email directly to you so you don't miss out on those plays that we find late, because sometimes it happens. I put in a couple late yesterday, saved my bacon, because otherwise it would have been a 3-1 day. So found 2 plays, put those in, and turned my 1-3 day into a 3-3 day, so only losing $2. So thanks to the late info plays yesterday, saved my day. So definitely jump aboard over there at Tony's Picks. That is the way to go aboard long term, because you get that email play to you. Late steam play, it's exclusive here. I haven't seen it offered anywhere else around. So definitely jump aboard over at Tony'sPicks.com. Don't forget Tony T at checkout, save 15% off as well.
Yeah, get on board right over at Tony's Picks, late steam included in all long-term subscriptions. Let's take a look, see what's going on over at Tony's Picks. We'll see what Chris has got for sale. Chris, what you got?
Guys, the 3-pack in baseball today. Best bet 2 premiums. We went 2-1 yesterday, 3-0 the other day. So we're on a nice little run here. We're trying to get that, trying to end June strong. So yeah, hop on something long-term, short-term. You've seen a lot of these TBDs start to come up here, these pitchers that are changing everything. I get you late steam action there as well. And then, yeah, I've got my season pass out there for all the way through the World Series for one price. Still a lot of baseball to go. You can use the promo code TonyT checkout, save you 15% off of all that. And then, like I tell you guys every morning, 2-for-1 capper, 2 people putting money in your pocket makes a lot of sense. So hop on board with that as well. And let's just finish June strong.
Yep, finish June strong here with Chris over at Tony's Picks. You can see Chris is on board here with those long-term subscriptions. Also the one-day passes. Remember, all of our one-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit. Amount purchased will be credited back to your account for site credits. That's profit guarantee. Get on board with Chris over at Tony'sPicks.com. Let's see what Alessandro's got rolling over at Tony'sPicks.com for today's action. Alessandro, what's got for sale?
Yeah, this is the week, guys, to try to get on something long-term. Definitely a week pass, I suggest. In my last 3 days, I'm 21-16 across all sports, up about 7 units almost because all this plus money I'm touching. We got UFC pay-per-view this weekend to try to get after. So this is the week to try to hop on with me. Baseball's starting to pick back up, and then we got Wimbledon coming up as well. So I'm really excited, guys. This is the week for sure.
Very good. Very good. Get on board with Alessandro. Best bets up on the board right now. But again, look for those long-term subscriptions from Alessandro and get signed up. All sports passes there. When you get that 7-day pass from major sports to UFC to tennis and more, get on board and use that promo code TonyT at checkout. We'll knock off that 15% off. All right. Let you know what I got. I got 4 premiums today. I have a best bet standalone and 3 other premiums from baseball. I'm having a good year in baseball. Another 3-0 day yesterday for me in the baseball. So get on board and use that promo code TonyT at checkout to save that 15% off. Long-term subscriptions the way to go. And then you can match it up with your favorite capper with the 2-for-1 cap promotion and get signed up. All right, guys, we're with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. It is the Tony X Morning Show, so make sure you like, subscribe, set those notifications. And if you ever miss a show, well, just remind you, head on over to our YouTube channel and just hit the live tab as you just do a search over at Tony's Picks at YouTube. You'll find our channel. And then there you'll find great content from us, from ourselves, from the cappers here, as well as myself. If you want to see a replay of the live show, just hit the live tab and there you'll go. You'll be able to see the replay of the live tab, hitting the live tab there of our show. Members feature as well. If you'd like to support us and get early access to my videos, become a member, hit the join button. Happy hour. Rod hosts that. He'll tell you more about that here live here on the Tony's YouTube channel, 5 p.m. Eastern time, getting you all that late info with those free picks there. You'll see Ramon, you see Ron up there, you'll see Brian in there and more. So tune into that happy hour here there today and Monday through Friday, 5 Eastern time. hit that video tab. A lot more content up there on demand. You see Chris with his content, Ron Crawford's spreadsheet play of the day. Of course, we got Rod giving you those deeper dives into the W. I go deeper dives here with the MLB and more. So check us out. Of course, we got the 2-3 zone with Ramon and Ron with their WNBA compilation video, giving you 4 picks covering the entire card. Keep an eye late in the betting cycle with KBO. If you need those really super bailout plays, late bailout, you'll get the KBO there from Ron. So check it out there at Tony Speaks YouTube channel. Lots of great content. And, of course, let the Cappers tell you a little bit more about what's up there. Of course, Rod, you've got that happy hour coming up today. And, of course, a lot more up on that YouTube.
Yeah, definitely got you covered on any WNBA action over there as well. We'll have some CFL moving forward. Hey, at least they spread it out for us this week in the CFL. Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, we'll have some CFL action up there as well. So wet the whistle before the big football kicks off with college and NFL. So I jump into the CFL. I like the CFL. Definitely some spots to make some money. I had a nice winning week last week with it. So be on the lookout for that. Then don't forget 5 p.m. Eastern, we got the happy hour show rolling. Ron, Ramon, Brian jumps in there as well, and some of the other cappers you see here on the morning show tune in as well. So definitely jump aboard and tune in at 5 p.m. Eastern for that happy hour show today.
Yeah, good. And of course, Chris, you've got some great content up there as well, looking for the props and more.
Yeah, we got you guys a baseball video today in that Dodgers-Rockies game, and then got you, I think, 4 home run props in the video today. Went a little bit much yesterday, but yeah, 4 good matchups today for you guys. A lot of pitcher mismatches and a lot of pitcher weaknesses in that one. So check that out there. That's the home run hit list, and I will just keep putting that out and have more baseball videos as the season continues.
Very good. And of course, Alessandro, I'll you in the mornings. And of course, you can catch those UFC videos and more up there on the YouTube.
Yeah, I'll have the video out tomorrow night. I'm going to start working on it tonight, guys. These lines are moving like crazy. We have Cedricus Dumas versus Justin, what is it, McCavey, that guy, Jason McCavey, something like that. Anyways, is -110, and it's already jumped up to -160 for McCavey. So if you like McCavey, you're late to the party. But yeah, I'll be breaking all this down on my video. So check that out. That'll be out tomorrow night.
Very good. So keep an eye there for Alessandro's UFC video. A lot of great content here on the Tony's Morning Show. So make sure you guys hit that like button, subscribe, and set notifications. Be notified when these plays drop live. And, of course, you get notifications of our live shows. So make sure you hit that subscribe button and notified. All right, that's going to do it for this edition here of the Tony's Morning Show. We're back again tomorrow live here at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. So make sure you guys tune in. All right, anything in closing for anyone before we close it out?
Make it a winning.
Yeah, I was going to say make it a winning one.
Yeah.
All right, make it a winning one. We'll say goodbye, guys. Make it a winning one. We're back tomorrow here on the Tony Speaks Morning Show.